What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Sunday, January 13th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Alec Burks from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the LA Lakers, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the second most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Alec Burks has scored 34, 23, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 20 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 23 minutes per game with a 21% usage rate. He's played over 26 minutes the last 3 games. Alec Burks is $5,100 DraftKings salary. He's $200 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Projected at 22.5 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 24 fantasy points to hit 5 times value, something he's done in all 5 of his last 5 games. I love Alex Burks with a fantastic matchup versus the LA Lakers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Brandon Ingram from the LA Lakers playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the 9th worst defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Brandon Ingram has scored 22, 29, and 45 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 27.8 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 32 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. Brandon Ingram is $6,300 DraftKings salary. He's $600 more on FanDuel, projected at 31.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. This is a home game, fast-paced game, great matchup for Brandon Ingram versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Luka Doncic for the Dallas Cowboys playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing small forwards. Luka Doncic has scored 63, 51, and 45 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 38.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 32 minutes per game with a 28% usage rate. Luka Doncic is $8,500 DraftKings salary. He's $100 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Projected at 36.5 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 40 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's got 50, 60 point upside, which we've seen in the last 3 games. He's on fire. I like his chances in a competitive game versus the Golden State Warriors. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Houston Rockets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing power forwards. Aaron Gordon has scored 47, 37, and 25 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is $6,500 DraftKings salary. He's 600 more on FanDuel, projected at 33.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. This is a back-to-back for Aaron Gordon, but the minutes shouldn't be a problem. I love Aaron Gordon here versus the Houston Rockets. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Tristan Thompson for the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the LA Lakers, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Tristan Thompson has scored 19, 25, and 43 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 31.4 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 30 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. Tristan Thompson is $6,100 DraftKings salary, same price on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Projected at 28.1 fantasy points here tonight, he's going to need about 32 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. There's an implied total of 222 points in this game. I like this spot for Tristan Thompson to bounce back. He's had a bad couple of games. He's got 40-point upside, and I think he shows it tonight versus the LA Lakers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.